No one expected the truth to unravel this way, but the internet has once again proven that fans miss nothing, not even the smallest of clues. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest twists in the most captivating celebrity stories. What started as a simple behind-the-scenes clip turned into an online phenomenon, a digital investigation so meticulous and detailed that even news outlets couldn't ignore it. Lee Min-ho, one of South Korea's most beloved actors, may have unknowingly, or maybe intentionally, dropped the biggest relationship hint of the year. And the woman at the center of the mystery? None other than Kim Go-eun. It began innocently enough. A fan posted a short interview clip of Lee Min-ho from a promotional event. In it, he casually mentioned that he learned to appreciate quiet dates at home over the past year, adding with a soft smile that some moments are better when they're not shared with the world. It sounded harmless, thoughtful, private, but it didn't take long for fans to remember that Kim Go-eun had said something eerily similar during her own recent interview, stating that her ideal day involved staying in, cooking something simple, and laughing with someone who understands me without words. Suddenly, fans were connecting dots. But it didn't stop there. A timeline began to emerge. Screenshots, receipts, social media timestamps. Everything was examined under a digital magnifying glass. Online detectives noticed that Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun both posted similar photos of a white mug with a smiley face weeks apart. One fan pointed out the wood grain on the table in each photo. It matched. Another noticed a plant in the background. It was the same pot, same placement, same lighting. Were they in the same home? It escalated quickly. A new theory surfaced. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun had been dating quietly for over a year. But how? When? Why hadn't anyone noticed? Turns out they had. They just didn't realize what they were seeing. Footage from last year's award ceremony showed Lee Min-ho glancing repeatedly in Kim Go-eun's direction, even though she was seated several rows away. A moment that once seemed like innocent admiration now felt like the knowing gaze of a man watching someone he loves in public, trying not to be obvious. In another video from a drama reunion special, Kim Go-eun nervously laughed when asked about dating and quickly deflected the question, while Lee Min-ho, seated beside her, gave a tight-lipped smile. These little moments, previously dismissed, were now being recast in a new light. The online detective community was in full swing. A popular fan thread titled "The Min-eun Timeline" went viral. In it, the creator laid out 37 different clues suggesting that Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun had been in a relationship for at least a year. It included outfit coordination on random days, matching accessories like bracelets and hats, and the infamous moment where both actors posted sunrise pictures from the same beach, just hours apart, without tagging each other or giving away their location. But the waves matched. The sky matched. Even the seagulls in the background seemed to match. It wasn't just wishful thinking anymore. The evidence was mounting. One of the most convincing pieces came from a fan who compared voice notes from Lee Min-ho's fan cafe with background sounds from Kim Go-eun's live stream. At one point, the distant sound of a dog barking could be heard in both recordings. Same tone, same pattern, same timing. Could it be the same dog? Were they in the same place during these separate recordings? Even fans who were skeptical at first began to admit that the puzzle pieces were fitting together too perfectly to ignore. Things reached a fever pitch when Lee Min-ho posted a short video to his Instagram story. It showed a candlelit dinner with 2 plates, 2 glasses, and a romantic melody playing softly in the background. The second person was never shown. But the song, an old ballad that Kim Go-eun had mentioned as her favorite, was enough for fans to light up the internet with speculation. Comments flooded in, thousands of them asking the same thing. Was this for Kim Go-eun? And then came the kicker. In a now-deleted TikTok, a stylist who works with both actors uploaded a short clip of 2 people holding hands backstage. Their faces weren't shown, but the man wore a signature bracelet that Lee Min-ho is rarely seen without. The woman's hair and petite figure matched Kim Go-eun. Though the video was quickly removed, it was too late. Screenshots and re-uploads had already made it viral. Fans weren't just rejoicing. They were investigating like professionals. One user made a video analysis comparing Lee Min-ho's handwriting on a signed merchandise item to a handwritten note Kim Go-eun shared on her birthday. The conclusion? The loop on the G and the style of the heart at the end matched perfectly. Another fan tracked their flight history through paparazzi sightings and discovered a suspicious overlap of travel dates. Same airport, different exits, but within an hour of each other. It felt like a real-life drama was unfolding in real time. But perhaps the most emotional discovery came from a simple behind-the-scenes blooper reel. In it, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun were rehearsing a scene, but after the director yelled cut, neither moved. They just stood there, eyes locked, both smiling gently. No words were exchanged. None were needed. It was a look that said more than any statement ever could. And suddenly, all those past denials and non-answers began to make sense. Maybe they hadn't been hiding their relationship out of shame or deception. Maybe they were protecting something precious, something fragile, something real. Online fan groups began circulating the phrase, "1 year in the shadows, forever in our hearts." It trended across multiple platforms. Artists began drawing fan art of the two stars, not just as on-screen lovers, but as a real-life couple navigating fame and love behind closed doors. Edits of their past interviews were rewatched and reinterpreted, each time pulling at heartstrings more deeply than before. The impact of this digital detective story was massive. It wasn't just about gossip. It became a story of how love can exist quietly, gently, even under the brightest lights, and how fans, when they pay attention, can uncover truth not through scandal, but through empathy and careful observation. The question now is, will Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun acknowledge the discovery? So far, both remain silent. No official statement has been released. But that doesn't seem to matter anymore. The fans have spoken. The internet has connected the dots. And whether they choose to confirm it or not, the truth feels undeniable. This isn't just about two actors. It's about how love can be seen in subtle gestures, echoed in shared glances, and hidden in plain sight for those willing to look close enough. It's about respect for privacy and the joy of witnessing something beautiful, even if it was never meant to be public. As one fan put it best, "We didn't need a press conference. We saw the love. We felt it. And maybe that's the best part of all." Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun may never say the words out loud, but the story has already been told, written in sunsets, laughter, matching outfits, and silent dinners. A year of romance hidden behind camera flashes and busy schedules, uncovered by the world's most dedicated fans. In the end, this online detective story became more than a mystery. It became a celebration. And as we wait to see what happens next, one thing is clear. Love, no matter how quietly it blooms, always leaves clues behind.